No, Musbah, Muftar, Achu, Sichu, and Tahiru. It's not about camping. You understand? You can take a group of, in fact, let me use football for an example. If you do pre-season for 80 years and you don't play in friendly matches, you don't play matches to test the theories that you've been practicing at training, it is cost 90. You've not done anything. It is not about 30 days or 25 days of camping. How many test competitions did they go to make sure that what they were learning at the training camp would be beneficial when they reach the D-Day? How many? In the Diamond League meetings we see, they'll do everything finished, then they'll do relay. There are consistent nations that are always there. You think those people, they are not serious or they don't have sense? They know exactly what they are doing. Because yes, you can train. If you don't practice it, cost 90. And yes, you not going to do anything. See, it's like the whole penalty shootout thing. You can tell me that passing a baton to you is easy. Yeah, it's easy. But when you add pressure, you add crowd, you add the run around you. Okay. Look at where science and data is taking common penalty shootout to. You can't leave some things to chance. And that's what we do. Look, as for the athletes, all they can do is to bring their talent. And they have. It is left with those in charge to nurture that talent and make sure that we get the best out of it. It is no coincidence that, look at the times that Joe Paul, James Dazi, Benjamin Azamati all ran. All their record-breaking times, do you know where they were? University. They were university. Not Ghana University, Oboga. They were in US. Now, for Joe Paul and Azamati, compare their times post-school to their times when they were in school. It's a steady decline. Very steady. Because now the school is not in charge of training, the school is not giving them the facilities, they have to fend for themselves. And it is not, you see, it's not by chance. It's not like, it is science. It is science. 1 + 1 is 2. Friend says it still all the time. As for sprints and athletics, it doesn't lie. You can't get up today, you are running 11.2. Then when it reaches Olympics, you think you can kabaya, and go and run 9. It's a lie. It will never happen. So we are not serious. And that's where, you see, that's where I need listeners. That's where I need listeners to understand it from. It's not like these boys just get up and because you want to calm them for. Look, people train 2 years to take just 0.2 off their personal best. 2 years to take 0.2. And in this Olympics, we've seen how 0.01 is the difference between a gold medal and a silver medal. Everything counts. You see, everywhere in the world, they are very intentional about some of these things. Very, very, very intentional. We can't sit there and be leaving things to chance. And we do it across board. This is what annoys me. It is not like it is an athletics problem. Look at the boxers. You wake up, they go eat, they go to the gym, they throw their hands, they say they are boxing. Then you take them to this thing, all of them will go and lose, and you come back. Then you go at the athlete and say they are not good enough. What are you doing to nurture that talent and make sure that they can match up with the other boxers in the world? You are not doing anything. And then you are telling us that you are a boxing nation. So you know, when they give birth to your children, God just descends and he puts spiritual gloves on them and automatically they know how to fight. It doesn't work like that too. Chief, it doesn't work like that. So we need to get serious and we need to put them on their toes. And see, this thing, I said it last night, Muftar, and I told myself, I'll say it again. You couldn't afford plane tickets and per diem to take the coach of the most promising athletes within this group, medal hopeful, the best university high jump student in the world, the best university, in fact, the best university high jump student in America. In America, has a personal best better than the height that used to win the bronze medal at the Olympics.
In fact, that was used to win this Olympics.
Yes, you couldn't afford. I'm very happy our Botswana brother is on. You should listen to me because I'm happy that, you see, they have elevated themselves from this nonsense. They are serious people and they've put money where the promise is and they are reaping benefits. But we couldn't afford plane tickets for Rossi's coach. But guess who went to watch the 4x100 guys? We could afford plane tickets for the minister and for officials to go and sit there and watch and the purse holder to go and sit there and watch. Charlie, where are your priorities? Where are your priorities? That's the question I'm asking. Where are your priorities? You can't sit at home and watch it on TV. If you pay that money for the coach and you are sitting at home and you are watching Rose, at least even make a final, finish 4th or 5th. You know the pride that it brings you. It shows you are working.
Danny, make no stretch up. The minister
Daniel, let me say
and
something.
we can still pay. How much is it? How much is it? Ghana, we don't get money, but that one day don't be money. How much is it for Ghana to fly the coach or bring the coach?
The money that funds athletics on the continent is not crazy money.
No.
When Nigeria gave Blessing Okagbari $250,000, that produced all of the medals that we like to talk. The country was still going through austerity, and guess what? They didn't do it for one athlete.
250K don't be money.
I find you say you want to say something.
Yes, I want to add something to what Daniel was saying about. Listen, and this thing.
You could have taken fence plane tickets and given it to the girls' coach.
Easily.
The fence will stay in Ghana and do the Alexis. What happened? You did France there. You can use your money to do plane tickets for the coach.
But he go left the coach in salary.
I'm not even going to talk about the coach's issue. I want to talk about the point that Daniel just made about us not investing in the athletes and expecting magic. You see, and think about, and you see, Charlie, then the people will do some things and they want us to clap for them. Let's think about this mentality, okay? When the team went to the qualifying event in the Bahamas, they had to pre-finance a huge aspect of that trip to get to the Bahamas to qualify for the Olympic Games. And then they didn't even pay them per diems. Are you listening? They didn't pay them for diems to qualify. Think about it this way. When have you ever seen a Black Stars or even any national team when it comes to football attend competitions without qualifiers?
Like asking Mohamed Kudus to buy his own ticket and come in.
Is it not the state that takes them? The state's responsibility is to fund the national team's participation in competitions. When have you ever heard that the Black Stars are pre-financing their qualifying campaign? The Olympic Games, nobody sleeps and wakes up in the Olympic Games. You need to qualify. The qualifying series, let's ask ourselves, which of our athletes have we ever given money to say, Azamati, go here and compete and qualify for the Olympic Games? Azamati qualified for the Olympic Games in the individual event by running crazy number of races in order to up his ranking to qualify. Every single one of them, he funded himself. You never participated in helping him or in funding the qualification, and yet when he shows up at the Olympic Games and he doesn't do well, you are disappointed. Now, this is my biggest disappointment. Yesterday, the sports minister was there at the stadium, at the Stade de France. He came in the morning. They went to the airport, whisked him away, gave him his accreditation. He came to see the IOC lounge. Okay, they have food, plenty free food. They were enjoying. No wahala. He's a big man. That's fair. My point is, after the race, he was so disappointed. And you see, and I asked myself, what did you contribute in terms of even qualifying the team here? You left them alone to go to Bahamas and pre-finance a huge aspect of that and didn't pay per diems. And listen to this, the day before the relay race, which was yesterday, that was when a purse holder from the Ministry of Sports then met the team and paid them per diems dating back to Bahamas, Cameroon, and then at the Olympic Games. Why did you hold on to all of these money? Whereas, perhaps, if they gave that money to them earlier, Azamati would have used a lot more of that to probably have, hired a better training facility, paid for a better training facility to go to. If maybe Rose had that money, she wouldn't need to come and be here in Cape Coast for 2 weeks training with the local coach when he's preparing for the Olympic Games, and probably could have been better off somewhere else. Perhaps if you pay that money, which they earn, by the way, and you see, we pay bonuses for qualifying to competition. We have never paid the athletes bonuses for qualifying to the Olympic Games. It is not a joke to qualify for the Olympic Games. Even per diem, you don't pay. And the thing that shocks me the most, why is it that in this day and age, with the vice president preaching digitization, why do we need to fly somebody
to go and give money? To go and give money. Why do you need to fly somebody to go and give them money?